प्री कैलकुलस 2 जो कोर्स है इसमें हमने पढ़ना है ट्राइंगल को, ट्राइंगल और इसके रिलेवेंट जो चीज़ें हैं, मतलब वी हैव टू डिस्कस द साइड्स, एंगल्स, different types of triangles and relative MCQs. We have to discuss that. Here we have some figures. This is a hole known as a polygon. There have many sides. This is known, this is side, and this is known as gone vertex. This is side and these are vertex. So you can count number of vertex. Here there are some different types of polygon. We will be interested here in the triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagon, and so on. So our first target is this triangle. First, give number of vertices. Here in this triangle, how many vertices are there? This is, let's suppose, triangle. So 1, 2, and 3. These are 3 vertices. Okay, and hexagon, hexagon 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How many are there? How many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are known as vertices. Okay. We have studied these triangle of the type when all the 3 sides are equal. That is known as equilateral triangle. When 2 sides of a triangle are equal, that is known as isosceles triangle. If all the 3 sides are different, that is known as scalene triangle. So there will be an MCQ like when all the 3 sides of a triangle are equal, that is known as equilateral. For 2 sides of equal length, that is isosceles, and if all the 3 sides are of different length, that is known as scalene. So this type of triangle is known as right angle triangle because there is one angle of 90 degree. Here one angle is more than 90 degree. So this is known as obtuse. If all the 3 angles are less than 90, that is known as acute angle. In the triangle, right angle triangle, this is right angle triangle. This one is known as hypotenuse. These 2 sides are known as legs. Okay, so there is a lot of application of the right angle triangle. Identification isosceles triangle. In the isosceles triangle, this angle is known as vertex angle. The angle which is opposite to the base, this one. This is known as vertex angle. This is base, so the opposite, that is this one, is vertex angle. Here, isosceles triangle theorem. If 2 sides of a triangle are congruent, we will take it in the equal. Then the angle opposite to those sides are congruent. What does it mean? We are having that we are having this isosceles triangle. If two sides are equal mean congruent. So its opposite angle and its opposite angle, this one. These two angle automatically will be equal. If this is of 30 measure, this will be 30. For 60, that will be 60. This is a theorem, but we are not interested in its a proof. Uh, this is the conversion theorem. If two angles of a triangle, if this is an isosceles triangle, this uh, angle is equal to this one. So its opposite side and its opposite side, these two will be equal to itself. These two angles will be equal to each other. If the angles are congruent, side will be equal to each other. And if sides are equal, then angle. You must have to know that the sum of measures of all the three angles of a triangle must be 180 degree. For example, if this is 33 plus 37 plus 110, so add this is 33. Its sum will be 30. This is 70 degree plus 110 degree. As a whole, this will be 180 degree. It is must for a triangle that the sum of all the three angles must be 180. Here we have this problem. In this problem, we are given one angle of 40 measure. The other one, this this its measure is yes 90 degree. And the third one, this is unknown. So we know x is the first angle, 40 is the second one, 90 is the third one. As a whole, its sum will be 180. So we are interested in the x. So adding these two, this is 130 degree equals to 180. So shifting this over there, so you will have x is equals to 180. This 180 and minus 180 minus 130. So what will you have? 50 degrees. This measure will be of 50 degree. Okay. Got this one? X one angle, 40 second, 90 is third one. As a whole, this will be 180. Okay. Here, this is another example. You have to solve this one. In the paper, you will have example. You will have question like this one. Here, three angle. This, and the third one. You have to find all. So for this, we know this first angle. Uh, this first angle is x plus this one, x plus 30. Second is x. Okay. The third one is 2x. So you know the sum of all these three must be 180 degree. So here we have x, x and 2x. So this will give you 4x and 30, 32. So shifting this over there. In simple words, subtracting 32 from both sides. So you will have 40x. 40x is equals to, by subtracting 32 from 180, you will have 148 degree. Dividing by 4, x is equal to 4 3s are 12, 2 and for 7 there. For 7 that 28. So 37 degree is the value of x. So we have to find this x, which is 37 degree. That is 2x, or 2x means 2 multiply 37, which is 74 degree. And here x plus 32, x is 37 plus 32, so that is 69. Okay, so So this is the solution. Here you will have a figure like this one, and you have to find x. Here you know x is the first angle. Here it is given 70 and 70 are the other two angles, 70 and 70. So you know all the sum of all these must be 180. So 70 and 70 will give you 140, subtracting this 140 from both sides. So 180 minus 140, like this one, x is equals to 180 minus 140. So you will have 40 degree. So that's the value of this x. Here in this problem, the vertex angle is given, and the other two you have to find. So this x plus x plus 99. The third one is 99. Its sum will be 180 degree. So subtracting this from both sides, and this x and x will give you 2x. 180 minus 99. So 2x is equals to 180 minus 81. So dividing both sides by 2. So x is equals to 40.5. That's the value of this x, 40.5, and this one is also. And this is a homework. You have to search out all these, and you will have MCQs and paper from these. Study all these. This one, take screenshot of it and solve this one. Pythagoras theorem, you know that from Pythagoras theorem, if there is a right angle triangle, let the basis be, the other side is A, and this is C. This C is hypotenuse. So this C square will be equals to A square plus B square. The sum of square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides. This is Pythagoras theorem. So its application here. Here we have base 4, perpendicular 3, and hypotenuse is question mark. So solving this, you know that base square, let's name it A, that is B, and hypotenuse is C. So you know the formula, C square is equals to A square plus B square. C square is question mark. We are not having its value, and A is 4 square plus B is 3 square. C square is equal to 16 plus 9. C square is equal to 25, and we are interested in C. C is 5. Okay. Here we have the calculation and the solution over here. This is the application. You try this one. This is also your work. That solution is also given. This is the application. If you are having a TV screen, it's this horizontal length is A, the vertical length is 17, and you have to find this one. This is known as diagonal. So you know that the screen is normally measured through diagonal, 17-inch and 18-inch, 52-inch screen. So that is the length of the diagonal. So if you make it like this one, this is A, This one is 17, and drop this one. This is this length or this length. Both are same, which is 17. That one, the hypotenuse, that is 27. This one. So using the Pythagoras theorem, let this is C, this is B and A. So C square is equal to A square plus B square. C square is 27 square. A square is question mark, and that is 17 square. So 27 square minus this will be 17 square is equal to A square. Do try this one using calculator. Check this one. Is it a right angle triangle or not? So for right angle triangle, this base square plus this perpendicular square, sorry, this is 3 square, must be equal to this one. It's a square. This is 64 plus 36, and that is 121. So this is 100, and that is 121. These are equal? No, not equal. So it means the given this is not a right angle triangle. For right angle triangle, this must be equal to, its square must be equal to the square of the other two sides. Okay? So this is not a right angle triangle. Do try these MCQs and complete these. Do practice this one. You will have a question in the paper from question like these. Later examples, these are also right angle triangle problems. Check these. These are right angle triangle or not. So square, 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 square. Make square of all. And for example, its square is 144 and its square is 196. 194, I think. Let me clear 14 into 14, 194. Okay. 194, and this 15 square is 225. If you add these two, you are not getting that one. If you add these two, you are not getting this one. So the sum of the squares of two sides must be equal to the third one, the square of the third one. जो ये property satisfy कर रही है तो it means that is a right angle triangle. There is a 1-1 correspondence. 1-1 correspondence means if you are having two triangle and in these two triangle, this side, A side, corresponds with DF. मतलब इसका मुकाबला है इसके साथ. So this is known as a corresponding. This BC has a correspondence with this one, and this base with this one. Okay, this angle and this angle, these are known as corresponding angle. This angle C and angle F, these are corresponding angles. Angle B and angle E, these are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles mean जो एंगल जिसके साथ उसका मुकाबला है. Two triangles are congruent. You must have to remember this one. Two triangles are congruent if and only if their vertices can be matched so that the corresponding sides and the corresponding angles are congruent. ये एंगल, this is 27, अगर ये भी 27 है, ये एंगल और ये एंगल अगर ये दोनों सेम है तो ये corresponding होंगे, अदरवाइज नहीं. एक है कि साइड 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 प्रॉपर्टी. इसका मतलब है कि if three sides of one triangle, all the three sides of one triangle are congruent to the three sides of the other and three sides of the other. अगर इसकी तीनों साइड इसकी तीनों साइड्स के बराबर हुई मतलब कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग ये इसके बराबर हुआ ये इसके बराबर हुआ ये इसके बराबर हुआ तो तब ये ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्राइंगल्स होंगे ठीक है या कोई सी भी जिस ट्राइंगल का फॉर हेयर वी हैव थ्री इसका मुकाबला है ना इसके साथ ये भी थ्री ये जो साइड है ये इसका मुकाबला इधर होना चाहिए या कहीं भी किसी भी ट्राइंगल की कोई भी ये साइड अगर इसके बराबर है ये इसके बराबर है ये इसके बराबर है अगर इस तरह नहीं है कोई और तरीके से मतलब ये इसके बराबर हुआ ये इसके बराबर हुआ और ये इसके बराबर हुआ तो फिर ऑल द ट्राइंगल दिस प्रॉपर्टी इज नोन एज साइड 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 प्रॉपर्टी mean all the three sides are congruent and you know S mean side एक ट्राइंगल का एक साइड दूसरे ट्राइंगल का भी एक साइड एंगल एक ट्राइंगल का एक एंगल इसका भी एक एंगल साइड इसका भी एक साइड और इसका भी एक साइड अगर ये बात हुई तो हम कहते हैं ये दोनों ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट है F for two sides of one triangle and two sides of other triangle and one angle of first one and one angle of the second one these are congruent then the triangles are said to be congruent triangle for example here we have one angle here this is of 90 degree here this is of 90 degree so AA is satisfied one angle from the first triangle one angle from the second one side here this is 2 other one that is 2 mean one side third side one side from first triangle the other side from the second one these are also congruent so it means side and side from one side okay one angle one angle one angle one angle and the other side here the other side here if this property is satisfied so it means both the triangle have a side angle side property you can study this A is A. F for the two triangles. If you are having two corresponding triangles, two angles from first and two angles from here, two angles from first triangle, two angles from the other one, and one side here, one side there. If two angles from first triangle, two angles from second triangle, and a side from both are equal, then the triangles are said to be congruent triangles. Okay. Do check this one. I have solved this already. Here we have another property that is known as similar triangles. Two triangles are said to be similar. Two triangles are said to be similar if they have two angles here and two angles here congruent. So the third one will also be congruent. So these are said to be similar triangles. Similar triangle. The one triangle and other triangle, this is known as similar. This is the symbol for similar. This one. Similar triangle क्या होना चाहिए हाँ इसके एंगल्स और इसके एंगल्स बराबर हो तो फिर उसके साइड्स प्रोपोर्शनल होंगे प्रोपोर्शनल का क्या मतलब है एक ट्रायंगल हमारे पास PQR है सेकंड वन दैट इज CDE तो if here we have this angle P and there is angle C if these two angles are congruent here this Q angle and D angle are congruent here this one the third one will automatically be congruent if all the three angles are congruent at least two are must the third one will be if the angles are congruent then the triangles are said to be similar so their ratio the sides will be proportional side proportional का क्या मतलब है side proportional का मतलब इसका ये side PQ ठीक है, इसके मुकाबले में है इसका ये साइड सी डी, तो मीन पी क्यू और जो है सी डी ये इक्वल होगा। अब कोई सी दो साइड्स अदर लें, क्यू आर डी ई, क्यू आर एंड डी ई, its ratio will be same. The third one आप कर सकते हैं क्या, पी आर एंड सी ई, पी आर एंड सी ई, तो इसके साइड्स प्रोपोर्शनल होंगे। ठीक, ये भी इस पे एक है स्ट्रेटेजी